Something unusual, something rare, is happening in the markets right now, and it's catching even the most seasoned investors off guard. While headlines are flooded with fear and confusion, a quiet shift is underway that could reshape the landscape in the coming weeks. At the same time, UNH stock, yes, UnitedHealth Group, just made a strong upward move, and it's not just a fluke. There's real momentum behind it, and we'll break down exactly why. Stick around because this isn't your typical market update. This is the kind of shift that opens doors for smart investors. Let's start with what's making the current market behavior so rare. 1. The market divergence phenomenon. Right now, we're seeing something that doesn't happen often, a bifurcation of market trends. While the major indices like the S&P 500 and NASDAQ are showing mixed signals, certain sectors are charging ahead while others are stalling or even falling. This type of divergence is rare because it shows internal tension in the market. On one hand, we have the big tech names slowing down after a massive run-up. On the other, healthcare, industrials, and even some dividend stocks are picking up steam. This disconnect is forcing investors to rethink traditional strategies. It's not just volatility, it's a rotation. A quiet shift of capital from growth to value, from risk to stability. 2. Market sentiment is flipping. Here's what's even more interesting. Investor sentiment is changing fast. For months, we've lived under the shadow of inflation, Fed hikes, and geopolitical fears. But now, the tone is shifting. The latest CPI data came in cooler than expected. The Fed is signaling potential pauses. And while global tensions still exist, the market is beginning to look forward rather than back. This shift in sentiment is critical. When markets begin pricing in less uncertainty, money flows more freely. And that's exactly what we're seeing with stocks like UNH. 3. Why UNH stock just surged? Let's talk about UNH stock, UnitedHealth Group. The healthcare giant just surprised the market with positive news. UNH reported better than expected earnings, driven by strong performance in its Optum division, which handles pharmacy benefit management and data analytics. Revenue jumped, and the company raised its guidance for the rest of the year. This is big. In a market craving stability and reliability, UNH stock is delivering just that. While tech stocks deal with volatility, UNH offers consistency, and investors are taking notice. Additionally, the healthcare sector as a whole is benefiting from renewed investor interest. With an aging population, rising demand for health services, and defensive characteristics, companies like UnitedHealth are becoming go-to plays during uncertain times. 4. Big players are making quiet moves. While retail traders are still chasing meme stocks or waiting for the next breakout, institutional investors are reallocating heavily into sectors like healthcare, utilities, and consumer staples. This is another sign of the rare moment we're in. Smart money is not reacting to headlines, they're positioning for the next phase. The fact that UNH is seeing increased institutional buying supports this narrative. If you follow the money, the clues are all there. 5. What this means for everyday investors. So what should you take away from all this? First, don't get caught staring at index performance alone. The real story is happening under the surface. Sector rotation, sentiment shifts, and earnings strength are driving opportunities, if you know where to look. Second, UNH stock and similar names might not be flashy, but they're showing resilience and long-term value. If you're a long-term investor looking to build a solid portfolio, this could be a window of opportunity. And third, stay informed, don't follow hype, follow data, earnings, and institutional flow. This rare moment in the stock market is not just a headline, it's a chance to act while others hesitate. The market is moving beneath the surface, and this is your chance to be ahead of the curve. If you found value in this breakdown, help this video reach more investors by tapping that like button. And don't forget to subscribe to Dividend Dreamer for more clear, no-fluff updates on stock market news, investing strategies, and analysis you can trust. Turn on that bell so you never miss what's coming next, especially when the next rare moment strikes. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.